All right, great to be joined by John Sanford of Sanford Golf Design, wearing a snappy jacket as the immediate past president of the American Society of Golf Course Architects. Welcome to the show.
Good to be with you, Matt. Good to see you.
Welcome back to the show, I should say.
Thank you. Yeah.
We were just talking about sort of where you are in terms of your passion, your energy in golf course architecture right now. Help the viewers understand what it is to be reducing the footprint of golf right now.
Well, I guess first, most of the work that we're doing, and I think most of the architects, is more on the renovation side of older courses. So, we're doing a lot of work where we're actually taking the irrigated area of turf and reducing that as much as feasibly possible to reduce water consumption and, electric bills and things like that.
Is this happening in more than just the sort of drought states, so to speak, in the West?
Oh yeah. I mean, here in Florida, we're based in South Florida, so a lot of our work lately is in South Florida, where there's, tends to be plenty of water, but we're still trying to reduce that footprint to conserve on all resources as much as possible.
And essentially trying to manage those costs, and managing those costs then ultimately ends up touching on the affordability of the game and sustainability.
Sustainability and affordability, absolutely.
As a past president now of this Society of Golf Course Architects, what's your role going forward?
So as immediate past president, I'm still on the executive committee. They still listen to me a little bit. We're actually conducting our fall executive committee this week. So I'm still part of the group and responsible for the nominating future governors and our next executive committee member.
What's the mission statement of this Society of Golf Course Architects? What are you trying to accomplish on a year-to-year basis?
We're always trying to improve the profession of golf course architecture. That's our basic mission, and that really goes back to the original charter that was, that Donald Ross put forward back in 1946.
Which is essentially,
to further and improve the profession of golf course architecture.
And how's it going?
I think we're doing pretty good, personally, especially this past year.
In terms of trends, and we were talking a little bit about this, I'm noticing this reversible routing at Forest Dunes with Tom Doak's The Loop. At Sylvie's Ranch, there's a reversible routing, and now coming online, Bob Cupp's design at Bobby Jones. Is this something that you think we'll see more of going forward?
I think we will. I think everybody's interested in making the most of the land that's available, and of course with the reversible routing, you're taking typically a smaller piece of property and making it work in both directions. So it's a great use of land, and it would tend to be more sustainable. We're working on a couple of projects where we're doing reversible designs with short game areas, so they can be played as 3, 6, 9 hole short game courses.
I've been noticing, 20 years, you were talking about the price of doing nothing. I think the last time you were on the show, the cost of doing nothing.
Correct.
And noticing just even here locally in Orlando, golf courses going back, courses that had made changes 20 years ago. Is 20 years kind of that number in which you would start to see golf courses lifting up the hood and saying, okay, we got to address the technology of the turf that we have and the advancements that have been made, the bunkering, the general aesthetics of the greens, et cetera?
Yeah, 20 years tends to be a pretty good life cycle for courses in Florida. They tend to wear out. They're open year-round. The grasses mutate, the hybrid grasses. I think you probably can get a longer lifespan out of courses more in the north. But a lot of it has to do with how they're constructed, the quality of construction. But 20 years is a good number for us down here.
So safe to think that what we're doing now could potentially actually last longer than 20 years, given the technology and what we know of drainage, et cetera.
Exactly, Matt. You know, irrigation is a big trigger point for renovations. I mean, when your irrigation system starts to wear out, you really have to start looking at everything. And with new technology, with HDPE pipe, you know, it tends to last longer. You can get a longer life out of your irrigation system and therefore the entire golf course.
John, thanks a lot for stopping by. Always a pleasure.
My pleasure, Matt. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.